Metropolis Factory, for it to happen and for it to function and be a day-to-day going concern, it involves lots of different people. And there are a lot of different characters involved in making this happen aside from myself, you know. So there's me, of course, which you know everything about now, and if you Google me, you can find out more. My partner in the business is Phil Freirier, and he has many years' experience in the world of furniture sales and of salvage and stuff like that, and he's particularly interested in the vintage stuff, and so he opened up his store.
There's something for everybody. You know, everything sells eventually, everything. It's crazy. And it's funny how certain things, I don't know if it's because something's aired on TV or what, but I can have, you know, whatever, a pair of skates, vintage skates in here, and they can sit here for a year, and all of a sudden I'll have like 5 people within a week come in and say, do you got any vintage skates?
And he had super cool stuff, and he still does it, and it's wonderful stuff. And he's been doing it for many years now, and very successfully. So when we decided to expand, he just continued to just buying more stuff and bigger stuff that we could fit in here. Also here, my right-hand man is Dave Jacobs, and he's great. I work with him in film, work with him in the magazine too, in different elements, and I was waiting for an opportunity to hire him, actually. He's got a really good rounded kind of skill set.
So Metropolis Factory, by day, is a industrial furniture showroom. So from 10 to 6, Monday to Saturday, we're open to sell chairs, tables, custom bar stools, benches, vintage and antique items, pretty much all kinds of like decor-based stuff and things like that. And then on weekends and evenings, we rent the space out and do also a number of in-house events as well. One key event is this right here, the Artisans of the Metropolis, which we invite vendors to come in from all different areas of the Toronto or Ontario area and sell their unique items.
So, and I really trust him. He's a super trusting guy, and he works hard, and he's smart, and he problem solves. So all the kind of stuff that I need for someone who can help manage and run this place.
Nico, sorry, can we finish setting up the other side? So it's 10 now.
And then we also have my son kind of works here. He works in setting up stuff, like fixing up, kind of keeping care of the whole space and refurbishing pieces and grinding them. And his name's Nico, and he's his own kind of character. I think his hobbies are juggling fire, like that's his hobby, you know.
But yeah. When it's on fire, obviously it's a bit cooler, and I always start off.
There's Marco running, get out of the way.
But yeah, there's never a typical day. It all depends on what's going on. Like all of last week, I was assembling a bunch of the Pagoda designs. The week before, I was grinding down steel and changing the patina of the metal. Like this is a good example here. This cabinet used to be like a bright white and all rusted up and whatnot. We removed all the paint and brought it to that.
And he handles actually, like for when we do events and stuff, he actually handles the security. He's got, so he's very hardworking and trustworthy as well. And then we have Vanessa, who works for us in the events side, so she helps set up all the events.
I'm all over the place. So I'm the event coordinator, so essentially I am helping plan and run the events. For something like this, I'm finding all the vendors, organizing the booth spaces, and getting everyone in here. Hopefully everyone's having a good time.
This is Illuminaire Entertainment. They're going to be our circus act for our first Live at the Metropolis next week on October 27th. They'll be doing some Halloween activities, so an afternoon show for a family-friendly performance, and then an evening adults-only 19-plus event.
And then the other events such as weddings or little parties or things like Live at the Metropolis, which is going to be our new event coming up. A typical day is me coming in, checking my billion emails. Essentially it's from one event to the next, so I'm working Artisans and then Live and then whatever other inquiries we're getting in. It's all jumbled together in one day.
Hey!
was an intern for me at Rue Morgue at the magazine, and then I brought her on here to work actually full time, so that's been really great. Alex is a guy I just hired out of OMDC, and he helps with all of my design stuff and doing the 3D rendering, and he's got his own great thing going, and he also knows how to work wood and work steel and do graphic design, so he's got a wide set of skills. Are you having problems?
Yeah,
I'm going to show you how to do it. He was born in Russia, and he's just kind of a super cool character too. You see it hops.
Hippity hop.
Yeah, but whatever, we can deal with it, right?
Yeah, that's
All right. There's the first piece of the bars in. I designed the bar for the place that we're building right now. As you can see, he's nailing in things into the ground. So we're constructing the actual physical bar, the bar back, and we also designed all the tables, the chairs, the stools, a whole bunch of the aesthetic of this place. As far as the finishing touches are concerned, is what we did. And then we have even more cool characters who come by, people who work on the furniture, people who source the wood for us, like Andy.
So we're dropping off some stuff for Andy, because he's making these tabletops for the restaurant.
Oh, nice.
Well, he's not making the tops, we're putting the banding and we're making all the legs, which are stacked up against the wall there.
Oh, yeah.
He's also working with us on all the signage.
Who works a couple hours out of Toronto, and he gets all the wood, and he's got his own stuff that he designs. This table was designed by Andy here. John is a chicken farmer, and he makes cool stuff, and like just tons of different people who come in, and of course then all our vendors who come here, and then the performers, and the place is just filled with cool people and cool stuff happening. How this turns itself on, you have to it should just come on, right?
Yeah, is there a pilot there?
I can't see shit. There are a lot of different people who we do stuff for, whether it's custom design or who come here to find those special pieces. Anyone from film stars or TV stars, like from the Dragon's Den, to designers who are looking specifically for that piece for their client that that's either hard to find or needs to get designed, to restaurants who are looking to get a good deal on unique pieces that they can include in the restaurant, whether it's stools and chairs or whether it's like a cool big sign. And then we have people just who come off the street.